for the elections, but for the entire running of the country.
Oh, yes.
So Uhuru and Raila clash over fresh poll date on campaign trail, even as Raila Odinga's proposal rather for the postponement of the elections from the set date of October 17th has been met by sharp reactions, especially from the education sector. But one of the criticisms that NASA supporters and NASA politicians had was that it's the same day. In the morning, here we have Fred Matiang'i come out and say IEBC should consider that they should have elections before the 17th of October or on the 17th of October to ensure that we make time for exams. And by close of business, IEBC come out and say we will hold the elections on the 17th of October. Is that really something, the Kenyans or the opposition should be reading into? And secondly, there's a lot more other than elections that this country is dealing with. How do we factor in the issue of national examinations in the education sector?
All right. One, on the issue of the election date, I think it was not a very smart move for the IEBC, being that a very senior government official had come out publicly and said this is the date that we prefer. Granted, yes, national education exams, they're very important because it's for the welfare of our children. And normally, under any laws, the welfare of the children is paramount. But much as that is given, I think IEBC ought to have gone a step further, to have invited the coalition leaders, talked with them, explained to them the need of retaining those examinations. Because there's the other argument that during the era of former President Moi, examinations had been postponed for 2 weeks.
Right.
Yeah, and nothing happened. It was postponed, they came, children sat, and results came out. So I think there ought to have been credibility, there ought to have been consultation so that the opposition does not feel left out.
All right, so we'll keep an eye on how this goes and whether October 17th really is the set date. But let's take a look at